Continue reading the Holy Gospel according to St. John with explanation by Blessed Theophylact. Glory to the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Chapter 11, verses 7 through 10. Continuing explanation. Therefore, if a man walks in the light of his good deeds, he has nothing to fear. But if he commits false deeds, he will be fearful at every step. Be not afraid. Our conscience is clear. We have done nothing to warrant the punishment. Of death. Christ also means, if a man who walks in the light of the day does not stumble, it is far more certain that he who cleaves to me shall not stumble. I am the light. As long as you are with me, you have nothing to fear. Some have interpreted day to mean Christ's ministry before his crucifixion and night the time of his passion. While it is day before my crucifixion, you will not stumble. You will not be persecuted by the Jews, nor undergo any other adversity. But when night comes, when I suffer on the cross, you will lock yourselves in a room out of fear of the Jews. Then anguish, trials, and tribulations will come upon you. I am your light. When I am no longer with you in the flesh, the darkness of affliction will surround you. Chapter 11, verses 11 through 16. These things said he, and after that he has said unto them, Our friend Lazarus sleepeth, but I go, that I may wake him out of sleep. Then said his disciples, Lord, if he sleeps, he shall do well. Howbeit Jesus spake of his death, but they thought that he had spoken of taking of rest in sleep. Then said Jesus unto them plainly, Lazarus is dead, and I am glad for your sakes that I was not there, to the intent you may believe. Nevertheless, let us go unto him. Then said Thomas, who is called Didymus, unto his fellow disciples, Let us also go, that we might die with him. Explanation. Because his disciples feared the Jews, the Lord said unto them, The Jews indeed tried to stone me, because I dispute with them and rebuke them. But you need not to be afraid now. I am going to visit our friend Lazarus and wake him from sleep. I do not intend to challenge the Jews. The Lord added the words, our friend, to show that they must all go out of love for their friend. But the disciples try their best to prevent him from going. There is no need for us to go. If he sleep, he shall do well. They thought Lazarus was already being healed by sleep. Not only is your presence necessary, it is harmful. If he has fallen unto a healing sleep and you go wake him up, you will make him worse. Then finally, seeing their reluctance, the Lord says plainly, Lazarus is dead. Why did he first refer to death as sleep when this so confused the disciples? For several reasons. First, the Lord wished to avoid the appearance of the boasting. Jesus veiled his divine power by describing his raising of Lazarus as an awakening. But this would have made no sense to the disciples unless he had first referred to death as sleep. What follows makes it quite clear that he was indeed speaking this way out of humility. When he finally stated Lazarus is dead, Christ did not add, and I go to raise him, precisely because he refused to boast about his power. He preferred to reveal his might by his deeds. Second, the Lord wants to teach us to be careful about making promises, lest we fail to fulfill them. Glory to Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.